Hi, my Ramlets. Welcome back to AnthroAnime. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Nebu. I do reviews of anime content on Saturdays and 90s content on Wednesdays. Welcome to my channel. And as always, if you guys want to get more updates, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you guys get those notifications. And also like this video. Well, without further ado, let's get started. Also, a side note reminder, I still have the 1,000 subscriber challenge going on. So please go to that 1,000 subscriber challenge video, leave a comment if you want to enter about what your favorite anime show is, and then I will email or I will comment back with a number. So, all right, guys, let's talk about today's anime pick. So today's anime pick is another anime film. You can find this one on Netflix as well. It's about 1 hour and 45 minutes long, so not too long of a watch. And it's Mary and the Witch's Flower. So Mary and the Witch's Flower came out in the U.S. in January of 2018. It's by Hiromasa Yombayashi. The story centers around a girl named Mary Smith. She's got bright red hair, blue eyes, and everything she does, she feels like she messes up. So she doesn't have a lot of self-confidence. And she ends up staying with her great aunt Charlotte at her home out in like the woods. Her parents are going to come later. Out in the woods, she finds this mysterious flower, and it's called the Witch's Flower or Fly by Night. And it's got magic in it. She doesn't know it at the time, but it does have magic in it. She ends up taking it to their gardener, Zebedee, and he tells her, like, this flower is very special. It only blooms every 7 years. So once she finds it, she's, like, shocked by this. And then later, she ends up finding that there is magic in it that allows her to fly on this broom and get exposed to this new world far away that uses magic. It has a magic school. Think Harry Potter. This is Flanagan. He assists her from time to time throughout the film with her broom. He's like the master of brooms. There's the head lady of the school, the madam, and this is Dr. D. So they kind of are co-teachers over the school, and they take Mary in and thinking that she's like one of the most powerful witches because she has this incredible power and this magic. But you know, it's not real. Mary only has it due to the flower. So the story is centering around, you know, Mary and this young boy named Peter from her neighborhood as well. That's also a part of the story. But this one was tough for me. I'm not really a fan of this movie. The protagonist was just bland to me. Like, she was just bland like milk. I felt like I wanted to hear more about Great Aunt Charlotte. That's how bland and annoying this protagonist Mary was. I'm not going to discourage you from checking it out. You can find it on Netflix. But there were points in this movie where she was riding on that broom, and I wanted the broom to dump her off midair. But you guys can still give it a watch if you're interested. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that review of Mary and the Witch's Flower. I don't know how much in depth I went into the review, but I will say this was not one of my favorite films. I do have a pet peeve about protagonists being kind of like helpless or useless within films or in animes, and this protagonist just wasn't my favorite. There wasn't really much as far as character development or character arcs, so that really kind of was a drawback for me. However, the animation is very clean, very well presented. There are some characters in the film that are interesting, even though they haven't been fleshed out. So I wouldn't let that deter you from watching it, but it just wasn't one of my favorite films. So if you want to go check it out and you have a Netflix subscription, you can get it for free and watch it there. All right, guys. Don't forget, if you want to still support me outside of my AnthroAnime channel, you can go to Teespring and get some AnthroAnime merchandise from me that has the AnthroAnime logo on it, or you can become one of my Patreons and do monthly donations. So, of course, guys, always remember to be safe, be well, and be kind, and I'll see you guys next week. Okay? Bye bye.